of the reason I think that Hasatan can camp out on fear is because fear is, we're fearful for our life. We're fearful that something bad is going to happen, right? And until we get a really good grasp on the idea that you're dead already, or the idea that every single breath that you breathe is his anyway, or there are certain things that are an Elohim-sized problem, there's no safe place. I mean, like, all these things are things that I've processed over the years in order to get the kind of freedom, the level of freedom from fear and from anxiety that I have. And so, I mean, just take, for example, there's no safe place. Okay, so here you have all these preppers, and they have thousands and thousands of dollars of food and guns and everything in some shelter somewhere dug into the mountains, okay? So you can have all that, you can have that in your basement or whatnot, but what happens if the ground opens up and swallows it all? What happens? Like, that was your stockpile gone. You know, what if you're like in the stock market and you've got all your investment in there and the stock market crashes and it completely goes away? Then what do? You know, or let's say you have, you know, houses. What if they get burnt up? You know, my point is that in order to get rid of fear, you have to know your Elohim, okay? So to understand that, you know, if you understand that you're dead already, and that if you've gone into the water with Yeshua, it means you've gone into his death with him. There's no reason for you to be alive on the other side without him. You're supposed to, you die with Yeshua and then you're raised to life because of him, right? So without him, you would still be underwater. So if you die to him and then you're raised to life on the other side, you basically aren't your own. That's what the scripture says. It says you're not your own. You were bought with a price. So the idea is you don't have a right for any breath out of you to be anything other than for him and for his glory. You can't do exploits for him when you're underwater. You're going to do exploits for him when you're on the other side, when you gasp in that air of life and breath that he gave you because he brought you through the death up into life. There's nothing else that you should be doing with your life, you know? With every breath you breathe, if you really truly sit with that and believe that and allow that to be real, which it is real, then you can let go of your life. And I think part of fear, well, the biggest part of fear is we don't want to let go of our life.